Boa tarde, rapaziada. Começando mais uma live aqui. Hoje estamos aí pra jogar Honkai Star Rail. Pra continuar a história, né? E vambora. Bora pra gameplay, daquele jeito. Vamos nessa. Bora pra gameplay, confusão, tiroteio, pancadaria. Tudo de bom. Vambora. Rapaziada, já abro a tela pra vocês. Deixa eu só averiguar uma coisa. Ah, tá. Beleza. Deixa eu vir aqui no Honkai. Vou colocar a live na TV agora. Pra poder monitorar, né? Por causa de dar algum problema. Certo? A verdade, deixa eu fazer uma coisa aqui rapidão. Eu preciso testar se os comentários tá saindo, porque eu não testei ontem. Vamos dar uma olhada. Beleza, vamos colocar a live aqui. Vou abrir a tela aqui do jogo. Já eu começo a história. Deixa eu só esperar pra ver se vai estar funcionando. Atribuição, acho que só mais tarde. Tem um bagulho do dia, né? Aqui, ó. Yes, isso aí. Universo, vou ter que fazer pra poder... tem a missão de desbravamento já delas. O fim do... não, pensei que era o fim do mundo. O fim do trono ao abrir do portão. Entendi. Faz sentido. Vambora, rapaziada. Gameplay. Vamos nessa. Diária eu vou deixar pra fazer outra hora. Porque agora o que importa é gameplay, rapaziada. Vamos voltar pras gameplays. Ok? Vamos pra cá. Vou trocar o time aqui, rapaziada. Eu vou jogar com o meu time que eu tava jogando antes, né? Não é aqui. Beleza. Vamos lá. Nem precisava quebrar isso aqui. Você viu a nova personagem? Muito foda. A Tribe, você fala? Eu nem tenho, velho. Eu tô pobre, mano. Eu tô pobrão, cara. Não tô ricão igual você não, meu amigo. Tem nada, eu não tenho nem tiro pra jogar, velho. Eu tô todo quebrado no jogo, parça. Tem nada. Boa tarde, canal de jogos. Como é que você tá, mano? Uma foice, um dragão. Não, a castorice eu quero, velho. 100%, mano. Não, a castorice eu vou pegar, mano. Você pode ter certeza. Castorice é meu objetivo. É castorice. Olha, na conta tenho 300. Que isso? Que isso, rapaz? Que loucura é essa? 300? Rapaz, tu tá rico, hein? Aí sim. Parei de jogar. Que isso? Não para não. Tenho poucos personagens 5 estrelas. Ah, eu também. Ai, na verdade. Eu tenho pouco, né? Tipo, se for comparar com com a rapaziada que joga que nem louco, tem bastante. Rapaziada, caiu. A minha TV deu problema na live de novo. Tipo, acho que fechou o YouTube. Eu vou esperar ela reabrir. E vou ver se consigo arrumar aqui. Verdade, eu vou fazer o seguinte. Eu vou sair da live e vou colocar de novo pra ver se funciona normal. Tá todo bugado, velho. Fazer o quê? Beleza, deixa eu colocar aqui de novo. Velho, não, sim, com certeza. Velho. Mano, a caçulice é maravilhosa, cara. É lindo pra caramba, mas eu quero, tá ligado? Oxi, o que tá acontecendo aqui? Ué? Que isso? Ah, esse é o... Eu me dei. My Day. Oxi, velho. Que loucura é essa?
There's no glory to be found in an accolade, only obtainable through slaughter.
He managed to survive all of that?
Even the god of death turned him away.
Calma aí, jogo! Eu não consigo ler, velho! Você fica fazendo isso, caramba! Eu não tenho olhos tão rápidos assim, não, caramba! Eu não consigo ver nada desse jeito! Até eu pensar em ver as palavras demora! Isso é muito rápido, velho! Como é que eu vou entender, caramba? O jogo... Mano, que jogo... Olha isso, velho! Não dá pra ver nada! Ah, jogo, não, aí é sacanagem, velho. Não deu pra entender nada, mano. Ah, mas não tem problema, nós sabemos mais ou menos a história, né? Nós viu, né? Acho que o Titã ficou enlouquecido. Daí lutou contra ele, saindo na porrada com ele até não querer mais. O caminho do perseguidor das chamas foi aceso. Ok. Ah, tá, mas... Não, pera aí. Então... Não, calma. Calma aí. O caminho do perseguidor da chama foi aceso, certo? Então você tá me dizendo que tudo isso aqui são caminhos diferentes, ou seja, tudo é história? Então vamos lá. Nós fizemos a parte do Midway, né? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Rapaz... Não, calma aí. Tá certo isso? 3, 6, 9, 10... Não, pera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Se eu não tô enganado, nós vai conhecer mais 11 deuses. Tipo assim, alguns que nós já sabe. Tipo assim, os descendentes, né? Os outros 11 e cada um vai preencher as lacunas. E no meio vai ter alguma coisa muito foda. Que da hora, mano. Muito massa isso aqui, velho. Eita! Ah, então entendi. Quanto mais história nós fizermos dessas estrelas, mais nós coletamos do item dela. Do material pra desbloquear de recordação. Melhorar a personagem. Cara, que da hora, mano. Pelo menos aqui você precisa jogar história pra pegar a maioria, né? E tem fazer os bagulho no mapa pra poder pegar o resto. Que massa, mano. Que beleza.
You should take this opportunity to rest, Lord Finon. The core flame ritual is tomorrow.
Today, tomorrow, what difference does it make? It's always morning in Akima under Kethali's protection. So long as the light continues to shine this brightly, I won't be getting any sleep. Why force myself to shut my eyes when I can instead take this time to calm my mind and gather my thoughts?
Olha aí, brava, moleque, você é louco.
Have you thought things through, then?
Not at all. Everything's a jumbled mess still. I don't even know where to start. The core flame was blazing hot in my palm in the beginning. But it has completely cooled off now. I can barely feel it. Miss Castoris, does this mean I'm a good match for Nikador?
Olha, eu vou falar pra vocês, essa questão da chama primordial, olha, quem seguia o Nikador, né, que era o titã do conflito, quem era mais próximo era o Midway. Eu acho mais provável, eu não vi a história, tá, rapaziada, eu não peguei spoiler, então eu não sei, mas eu acho mais provável quem virar, como é que fala? Eu acho mais provável o Midway virar um semideus do que o Finon. Mas não sei, pode ser loucura minha.
I don't quite get how it works, but if it's going to put you at ease, then I will say yes to that.
Thank you, That's the abyss in the distance. Oh, that reminds me of the question I didn't get to ask. Back in the temple with the scales of justice, when Orynyx was trying to deter us, why did you stop me, Miss Casterus?
Because I knew there must be another solution. Something more important than the fate of Amphorius. It is far too cruel and unfair to ask that of you.
You should know that I would have gone ahead if Don Hung hadn't come up with an answer in time.
I know. You should not have hesitated then. I stopped you before I even realized it myself. It's fortunate we had the both of them there with us.
Yeah. It's a good thing we had them.
Are you still thinking about the past, Lord Finon?
Every waking moment. I lied to the two demigods just now. I told them the duty of the Chrysos heirs is all I think about now. Do you think I managed to slip by Aglaïa's golden threads this time?
No one fools her, Lord Finon. She merely chooses to turn a blind eye to our lies.
You're right. How foolish of me to think I got away with it. I often wonder if someone as ordinary as me can really become a hero. I thought defeating Nikedor would quell the voice of doubt in my mind. But it has only grown louder.
I don't have the right words for you now, but I know you're far from ordinary, Lord Finon. Mighty often calls you Deliverer in jest, but I don't believe he means it mockingly.
I should probably shut out these pointless thoughts and empty my mind until the hour of the ritual. I did that before sitting for Treeby's history exam. Who in the world could hope to go over those piles of documents and slates? I decided I was better off resigning myself to fate. That way I'd get more time to play and practice with my sword.
How did you do on the exam, then?
My score? I don't remember anymore. All I remember is Treeby punishing me to a full week of cleaning the Chrysos heir's bath, and no one was allowed to help me.
So High Priest Treeby can be strict too. Please continue with this mentality, Lord Finon. I believe you'll be all right.
Thank you, Miss Casterus. I think I'll stay here for a little while and keep all of those unruly thoughts out. It's not like anything will come of them anyway. The sights of Ides Elysiae. My homeland. Those Kremnoans mastered some cutting-edge technology. If only I could separate my soul from my body, too. That way I'd be able to fly my soul back to the comforting fields of my homeland anytime. That's the only place I can be momentarily at peace.
Oxi! O quê? Como assim, Reta?
An utterly adventure. Feel free to replace blank with whatever description you see fit. I bet you're as curious as I am. So, what's going to happen next? Keep it together. All that excitement isn't going to get you anywhere, you know? Why don't you follow me into another tale on the other side of the cosmos? Ta-da! Recognize this place? Heard of Space Station. The base of a genius and the cradle of science. Look at all these puppets! Aren't they dearly exquisite? Let's just say I've already heard many others secretly gushing. She looks so pretty on more than one occasion. If you ask me, though, they barely did justice to Madame Herda's beauty. Maybe just 10%. No, not even 1% of the real deal. Now, I'm no fawner here, just stating an objective fact.
É, a voz é da nova Reta.
Remember the scene? Oh, it evokes so much emotion in me. The esteemed Madame Herda, Genius Society number 83, asking the great Noose a question. An attempt to gain a peek into the divinity's mysteries through them. Alright, so continuing from where we left off last time, this is where everything would begin for the genius smart enough to rewrite the history of the entire cosmos.
Mirror? Who exactly are you talking to?
Why, I was just ramping it up for our grand appearance, Madam Herda.
So a dramatic debut? But what are the odds of that happening? Sure, slightly plausible, if I did manage to talk to Droid Head. But guess what's the problem? They have no reaction whatsoever.
But look at this, Madam Herda. You're standing before Noose here.
Oh, that? That's a hologram. What? I can't possibly summon the real Droid Head here, can I?
Wait, what? You mean to say you've just been reciting your lines before a hologram?
Yeah, creating dramatic value. Isn't that what you're most obsessed with? Moving on. Don't try, but you wouldn't even begin to imagine how difficult it is to send a message to Noose. And I went all out for it. Powering the audience system alone required me to reconfigure the energy supply of the entire space station. I had to switch it to hibernate mode before rebooting everything. Do you have any idea how much that costs?
How much? How much?
I'm not in charge of finance. Go pose that to Asta instead.
Só que me faltava. Tinha que ser, né? Pergunta pra Asta. Vai tomar no sonho aqui, velho.
I am Herda herself, the emanator of erudition, and a true blue genius. Why would I be holding the purse strings? That menial task is beneath me.
You're absolutely right, Madam Herda. The IPC should really be providing a genius like you with all that you require, so you can freely dive into any research that tickles your fancy. With that said, Herda herself, emanator of erudition and true blue genius. What do you plan to do now?
What else can I do? Identify what's malfunctioning within the audience system and fix it, of course.
Don't take offense to my candid words, Madam Herda. You may be proficient in many aspects, but is hands-on work really one of your strong suits? I humbly suggest for you to contact Stephen.
Contact him and expose how I shelled out a bomb to send a message to Droid Head, only to screw up everything else?
All right. I get it.
Good that you do. There. That's the audience systems terminal. Come, walk with me. We'll check what's wrong with it.
Aye, ma'am. Oh, but I can't walk. I can only float.
What's with your witty remarks today?
Oxi. Eu não entendi nada. Eu tô perdido, velho. O que tá acontecendo aqui, meu irmão? Que é isso? Vamos fazer isso aqui, né? Ah, não dá nem pra ver as informações, jogo. Que isso? Não lembro. Já que o bagulho é da Hair... não tem como mudar o time, né? Verdade, tá certo.
This is the audience system? Hi, it looks just like the simulated universe.
Keen observation. They share the same fundamental logic and are pretty much identical in that regard.
I see. We call this referencing and not appropriation, right?
One more stupid remark from you, and you can watch Fifth Mirror reference your role because I'm going to be dropping you as my assistant. Focus now. The audience system is divided into 3 zones: energy supply, computing, and communications. Each zone operates independently and will only be integrated via the path of erudition when the system is booted. Sending a message to Droid Head involves more intricacies than you can imagine. If routine trials and maintenance on such an elaborately sophisticated system are already as bad as squaring circles, then it's no surprise for glitches like this to crop up.
I see. So, Madam Herda, can you use your professional judgment to tell which zone the glitch is in?
Of course. All 3. No sweat. They'll be up and running again after some simple technical tweaking. The 3 zones are compartmentalized, so we're going to have to troubleshoot them one at a time. Let's start with the energy supply zone. Get ready, and then we'll go over.
I'm just a mirror, Madam Herda. If you're ready, then your reflection in me will also be ready to go. Brr, why is this energy supply zone so cold? I'm already frosting up.
Why else? I've converted the energy core that supplies all of Herta Space Station into imaginary state and stored it in this zone. If not for the ultra-low temperature here, the space station would have long blasted up into the sky.
But aren't we already?
You're just a mirror? I don't need you to take on comic relief, too. Where did those things come from? Corrupted data? Reanimated systemic rust? No, not likely. It can't be the Legion's second ambush, right? Whatever. We have to get rid of them anyway. All right, stay close and try to avoid shattering to pieces.
Stream 4, the gleam of old place.
And Madam Herta never fails to impress. Those things are no match for you. What in the... How did all these disgusting bugs get in here?
We're going to need out-of-this-world computing capability if we hope to meet Droidhead. If we can't churn out calculations faster than a Yottaflops computer, then we can forget about having them notice our existence. But computers with too high a computing capability tend to attract computing stings like them. No one knows how these creatures evolved from their progenitor, the propagation.
Ah, the mysteries of life. But even so, they can't compare to a talking mirror. A question on the side, Madam Herta? You have these powerful supercomputers and all. So, what are they normally programmed to kill?
Is that important? All that matters is that they work and are able to attract Droidhead's attention.
I suggest meeting Miss Asta for a chat when you have time.
Stream 4, the gleam of old blades.
Go from those bugs got onto my reflective surface.
Clean up after yourself. Can't you just wipe it off with your hands?
Good one there.
With those annoying bugs squashed, we're done fixing the computing zone, too. These computers will get up to speed soon. Now we're just one final step away from requesting an audience with Droidhead.
Our last stop is the communication zone?
Oh? You have a good memory. Let's go see what's wrong in that zone.
Vamos ver isso aqui.
There's a memory bubble here, too.
Why are you so interested in it?
Okay, I'll admit it. I find them somewhat creepy.
Ah, se eu soubesse que dava pra pegar o bagulho, eu teria pegado, velho. Mas beleza. Por onde eu não meti,
What's all
né?
this? I didn't think your puppets would be in here too, Madam Herta.
Unsurprisingly, the communication zone is where a bridge for communication will be formed between Droidhead and the space station, aggregating the path energy of the erudition, then firing a bond at the Eon. This is as good as tapping someone on the shoulder who's sure to turn back to look at you. Alas, our work is never this simple. Putting aside all that onerous legwork, a single glance from Droidhead could vaporize the entire space station if we're ill-prepared.
I see. So letting the space station go into hibernation is a protective measure of sorts. To prevent it from slipping into operational overload and turning into a scrap world?
Very perceptive for a mirror.
Mirror C. And here, mirror 2. Though I neither have eyes nor ears, this zone seems to be functioning fine. These puppets are doing their job and I don't see any obvious malfunction.
Things may look fine only on the surface.
Madam Herta, behind you. Huh? What does she want?
Let me take a look. This puppet Should be number 2757.
How did you tell?
Shh! Don't distract me when I'm checking the puppet's parameters. 2757. That's strange.
What's wrong? Madam Herta?
The replica personality module is off. That can't be. This parameter is set to be enabled by default. And the utterly absurd module has also been disabled? Something's definitely wrong here. I checked a couple days ago and made sure every puppet has it switched on. The attack, anything, everything module
No, wait. Why? Do you even have such presets?
is enabled. Intruder detected. Trance. Come and help me, Mirror. Anything, everything, attack!
Poxa.
These are mimetic remnants of the remembrance?
Ready for another?
So they were the ones that corrupted and tampered with the settings of my puppets?
For oblivion. Sure, I'll play along.
Leave it to me.
Free will on the still waters of oblivion.
Egad! What a close shave! But why are these remembrance memes even showing up here?
That's not the only one. Look at them. Number 7631 and number 10136.
Can't you do a factory reset on them?
Sorry to disappoint. The absolutely not module has been enabled, so not even I get to bypass its permissions. Whoopsie.
What were you really trying to achieve with these?
Just some toys to amuse myself with. Finding the source of the corruption can wait. These puppets no longer have use now that I'm here. Take them all out. Defective goods ought to be sent back to the repair center.
I urge you to go easy on them for the sake of the space station.
Storm's on the horizon.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another blood debt repaid.
Tô querendo voltar a jogar. Vale a pena, mano.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Vale a pena você voltar, mano.
It too shall fall.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for
Mas minha conta tá um lixo. Como assim, cara? Como assim, mano? Não, tá não. É, na verdade, eu não sei como tá a sua conta, mas, cara, tá não, mano. Tá com isso.
enemy.
Another journey on the still waters of
Como assim tá um lixo, cara? A minha tá tão ruim quanto a sua, velho. É, a minha não tá tão ruim não, mas eu não consigo fazer os bagulho pra pegar a coisa, então tá ruim ainda.
I think I know what this is about now. This, but we can leave that for later. Let's take care of the malfunctioning puppets first. Well, never strike someone in the face. The same goes for puppets. I'm picking up signals from more puppets somewhere further in. Let's go take a look.
É, a minha pode estar melhor, mas ainda tem um conteúdo ali novo que eu não consigo fazer. Que eu tô sofrendo, tá ligado? Tipo, memória do caos, essas coisas pra mim. Eu tô... Tipo, é porque eu não sei montar time. Não é montar time. Mas eu tô sofrendo um pouco ainda fazendo algumas coisas. Tá meio ruim pra jogar mais. É porque eu acho que eu tô fazendo as anotações erradas, mas eu tenho que ver isso depois. Ih, essa Herta aqui tem alguma coisa errada.
Number 0988. The pride of my creations.
Should I even be curious?
Puppets before her were all as dull as brick walls, mundane and uninspired. I distinctly recall number 0988 being the first puppet I imbued with a
Good to know. But did anyone ask?
Fear not, Mirror. You have to remember that being a genius means you're destined to solve challenge after challenge. There's no time for rest.
Can I just be on the sidelines this time? Pretty please.
Ah, eu sabia que tinha alguma coisa errada. Rapaziada, isso aqui tava muito óbvio. Se vocês acham mesmo que isso aqui tava normal, tava nada. Olha a merda que isso virou. Que jogo, cara. Tava na cara que tinha alguma coisa errada com esse bicho, velho. Era óbvio. O jogo tenta te enganar, mano, mas ele nunca te engana, velho. Pô, eu olhei pro bagulho e falei, tem alguma coisa errada com isso aí, não é possível.
Let's begin.
Ah, faltou por isso. Tá bom, não vai morrer agora.
Ready for another?
That's half on the still waters of oblivion.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated.
Ah, não era pra usar.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Spend freely. Leave it to me.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Watch your head.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Que beleza.
Well, that was close. I almost shattered.
Don't be melodramatic. Working even a single brain cell of mine to take out foes like her is an outright waste of my smarts.
I take it we've taken care of the problems in all 3 zones? Does that mean?
Not yet. There's something else we need to deal with. It seems we've had a little tag-along all this while.
You got quite the sharp eye, Madam Herta. Would you like us to?
Sure. Go ahead and summon the whole team forth, Mirror. Considering the gravity of our endeavor, we can't allow a little thief to spoil the show. Parasite of the remembrance. Do you truly think your atrocious disguise can outwit the keen sight of a genius like my once you're reflected in my mirrors? You can forget about escaping.
Oh dear, this is bad. Right, stay alive, and again, I can strive. Retreat into the memory zone for now. I can always regroup and try again.
Someone hasn't been paying attention. Didn't hear me, did you? For those petty tricks of yours. Do you actually think you can slip away right under my nose?
Herta. Madam Herta, wait. What do you want with me?
Nem tinha percebido, rapaziada. Tinha dado falha na minha live de novo, velho. Que merda, cara. Foi mal, rapaziada. Não percebi, não. Minha TV parou de transmitir a live, tipo... Como é que eu vou dizer? Não é transmitir. Tinha saído da live de novo, eu nem vi.
Well, is that all you've got to say while your life is at stake? That's hardly worth anything. Need a little refresher? I am Herda, Genius Society number 83, the one to unravel the mystery behind the imaginary leakage phenomenon, and key holder of the imaginary implosion pulse. Hush now. Keep quiet. This is my moment to shine, so just listen.
Que beleza, Matias pra nós. Top demais, vambora.
You crept in here to steal Noose's memories, didn't you? And messing with my precious audience system is just a ruse to lure me here so I can lead you to them. What a shame. You're only a step away from completing the mission assigned to you. As if. Truth is, you never stood a chance from the get-go. Think I only have fourth mirror following me around? Oh, then you've let your guard down. Because her siblings have long been watching your every move. Now, let me think. What kind of punishment should I subject a brazen thief like you? Oh, I know. You garden folk have a fondness for mirrors, huh? How about letting you enjoy some quality time with your favorite object? A mirror. As for the length of your punishment, let's keep it mildly punitive. How about 100th of a lifetime? That should be enough for some serious self-reflection. Oh, cheer up. You can still do your part for this world while trapped in a mirror. For all you know, your weak path energy could just help me get droid head looking this way. Oh, I should make myself clear. When I said 100th of a lifetime, I meant my lifetime. At long last, we can finally be at ease now that we've nipped those problems in the bud. Oh, cut that out! Those weird noises make me seem like I've got a few screws loose. Put that little thief to sleep for now. We can decide her fate later.
Oh, sweet and venerable Madam Herda, when did your heart turn this tender?
The audience system has been rebooted. This is finally it. After all that I have done to reach you, droid head. You better not snub me. The path space. This isn't a figment of the simulated universe, but a perfectly tangible and accessible sprite. Now's not the time to wallow in nostalgia. Droid head, will you answer me?
Madam Herda, we picked up some voices from the space.
Let me hear them. Is this binary arithmetic? Could it be droid head? Wait. There shouldn't be a 2 in binary arithmetic. Is this some kind of prank?
Madam Herda, we're hearing those voices again. What now? What should we do?
Keep your cool, second mirror. What did they say this time? Play it again for me. Door? Locked? No. This isn't the voice of the path at all. What in the world is going on?
Eu não tô entendendo mais nada, tá, rapaziada?
Madam Herda, those lads outside seem to be discussing something interesting. Wanna listen in on them?
Third mirror. Stop that nightmarish cackle. It's giving me goosebumps. Wait, did you say those lads outside? Could it be?
Why don't you listen for yourself?
This isn't right. I'm sure we got intruders in the lab.
Yang? O quê? What the fuck? É o Expresso Astral? Passado que é essa?
Wait! Stop! Whatever you're about... No, don't even think about it. Whoever you are, I must continue forward. Just
Oxi!
more steps and I'll be able
Weld?
to see
Que
droid.
passada que é essa, velho? Oxi, what the fuck, velho? Que o Weld tá fazendo aí?
Is something wrong, Madam Herda?
No, it's nothing. I was just thinking.
Madam Herda? I think you'll want to listen to the voices from beyond this space.
Wait, what are they up to? Is this the Harmony? Ridiculous. Hoping to stop me with such cheap parlor tricks. Not a chance.
Mano, pera aí, eu não tô entendendo, velho. Que o Expresso Astral tá fazendo aí, mano? Que merda que virou isso aqui?
Presumptuous fellows. Who are you to interrupt Madam Herda's experiment? Let's ignore them and keep going. We haven't seen news yet.
Forget it, Mirror. Let's just leave.
Leave? Surely you're not suggesting we stop the audience experiment. That's beyond all reason, ma'am. We went through so much just to get here. And now we're just one step away from making contact with the Eon themselves. Please. You know how insanely costly it is to reboot the audience system.
But if I were to ignore those two intruders and continue onward, when Droidhead casts their gaze upon the space station, the blast of energy generated in that instant is sure to burn them to a crisp. Experiments can always be repeated, but humans cannot be brought back to life.
Oh, Madam Herda.
Rapaz, isso aqui ficou confuso. Mas olha, eu tenho uma teoria. Pode ser que seja que eles estão tentando pedir ajuda pra Herta pra poder ir atrás do Dan Heng e da Desbravador, porque, né, eles perderam o contato, não sabem o que tá acontecendo.
Enough! Don't use that nauseatingly fawning Looks like I'll have to abort this prematurely again. But mark my words, Droidhead. I will be back for you.
Madam Herta? You're finally awake.
You two? Oh, my plan is ruined. And it's all thanks to you.
Your plan?
My sincerest apologies, Madam Herta. We weren't aware this was a part of your plan. The space station was in complete darkness when we arrived, so Sunday and I assumed something bad had happened. We continued further into the space station, hoping to find the cause of the blackout. And that's when we chanced upon your actual self.
How did you get in?
The door wasn't locked.
All right, fine. I am a person of reason, after all. You're not to blame for this. I am familiar with Mr. Yang of the Astral Express. But the one next to you?
Looks like Madam Herta doesn't pay much attention to cosmic news.
Please pardon my manners.
It is unbecoming of me to forget the most basic of courtesies amid all that has happened. My name is Sunday, and I'm just a passenger of the Express.
And this, unremarkable passenger happens to be a Harmony Pathstrider? Do you take me for a child? In any case, I don't suppose you came all the way here just to check on how the space station is doing?
Well, we were worried for a moment there. But it's good to know the space station isn't in any kind of trouble. We're here because of Amphorius, Madam Herta.
Why does that not surprise me?
Oh, something occurred to you?
No! I've told Himiko everything I know. Nothing about the world sounds right. Droidhead has cast their gaze upon numerous worlds in the past, and every one of them is etched in my mind. So how could I possibly not know about it? Perhaps those garden folks lied to you. Anyhow, I've looked up the name Amphorius in the simulated universe. Though clearly irrelevant results have already been filtered out, there's still an unbelievably long list of generated results. Something about how the divine Amphorius team will swap out their current crest emblem for one in King Bevaru's likeness in the next season. I hope...
We may as well take a look at it.
I still don't get it, though. Didn't the Astral Express already depart some time ago? Is that world so incredibly spectacular that it warrants this return trip?
Well, that's because we're caught between a rock and a hard place. If Amphorius is indeed inextricably entwined with eons, paths, and even the erudition, we're going to need the wisdom of a genius to help us, especially now that we've seen the planet for ourselves.
Elaborate a little on this rock and a hard place you're caught.
We've lost all contact with two indispensable companions since they entered Amphorius, and that's not all. One of our other companions is suffering from a serious and inexplicable affliction.
Rapaz, virou uma confusão, velho. Que isso? Ok. Oxi. Vórtice da criação. É, cara idiota, velho. Cara inventa cada história, velho.
Oh, Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world. We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world.
Your guests are here, Finan. We can begin the ritual now.
Lord Mighty isn't here yet.
It's fine, Miss Casterus. He spoke to me already. I told him he should be nursing his wounds, and that he shouldn't be worrying about all this comrades once-in-a-lifetime ascension ritual stuff. So, I'm ready to begin.
Teacher, show him the way forward.
Despite the myriad dark and endless nights that have gone by, the guidance of the prophecy is nevertheless as clear and bright as the first ray of dawn. Overthrow the gods, it declared. Restore the core flames, it declared. Bear the divine authority, it declared. Forge miracles, it declared. O prophecy, forgive us for this late tribute. We, Chrysos heirs, have striven to start the flame chase journey anew over these myriad nights. The seeds we sowed have finally yielded a good harvest. The seventh core flame needed for the miracle that once belonged to the great lance of fury, Nikador, shall now be returned by an elected hero of the Chrysos heirs, an upstanding citizen, a valiant warrior, and a noble soul. Please step forward, Phynon of Ides Elysiae. Recite with us.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
Surrender the core flame, Chrysos heir.
The Lance of Fury's constellation is illuminated. Why is the vortex this silent? Was it also like that in the past?
Patience, Phynon. Do not make us question this decision.
Lord Nias? I'm afraid he's not the person you know, Castorus. That is a manifestation of the prophecy, an echo of the Titan's divinity. It is here to examine the Titan's successor. Mortal who wishes to inherit my divine authority. Your strength and character have been thoroughly tested. Yet your will wavers.
O quê? Mentira, não é possível. Não, parou, velho. Como assim a vontade dele, mano?
If you are to inherit Nikador's relentless fight against the unspeakable black tide.
Vamos ver.
You must accept a trial of divinity. Prove that you possess an indestructible will and vanquish the fears deep in your heart.
Vanquish the fears in my heart. So be it. No matter what obstacles you plan to put in my way, I'm ready to overcome them. For our prophesized tomorrow, I will become the god Amphorius needs. Squan!
Come with me, Phynon of Ides Elysiae.
In fear, you shall abandon your mortal body, and in suffering, be reborn as a god. Wait for my return, my friends.
Lord Phynon is gone?
He has stepped onto the battlefield to fight a campaign that can only be won by him alone. All we can do is wait and have faith.
Rapaz.
I pray you truly are prepared, Lord Finon. I spoke at length with Lord Finon before. There was hesitation in his words. The manifestation of the prophecy must have seen this. It saw Lord Finon's heart wavering. Wherever he is, whatever he is fighting, I pray he makes it through this test.
Finon steers his own fate. If he can conquer his fear and return as a demigod, we will be one step closer to the miracle that the prophecy promised. You must have noticed by now, every Chrysos heir here bears a flaw of sorts. Be it the curse of immortality, or the constant erosion of their humanity, or... But not Finon. He is the Chrysos heir without flaw, a perfect vessel for divinity. There will come a day when he leads everyone we have left, through the gates of the miracle.
Still too late, huh? The constellation of the Lance of Fury is already illuminated.
The core flame has been surrendered. The Lord Finon's test isn't over yet. The prophecy sent an ambassador. They acknowledged Lord Finon's strength and character, but had doubts about his strength of will. He must conquer his fear and prove himself to the prophecy.
I was right to be worried. I want to formally thank you, outsiders. Were it not for your aid, our campaign against Nikador would have been 100 times more arduous. Kremnoans revere strength and military might. But that does not mean we lack etiquette.
Você conseguiu atirar na arma e na personagem? Ah não, vou conseguir atirar na arma e na personagem. Ah, aí sim, mano. Boa sorte, cara. Quando você conseguir, mano, conta pra nós, hein? Não vai deixar nós sem saber, não.
That guy has always been tormented by his past. I may not be the right person to tell you about him, but you must know his past if you are to continue fighting alongside Finon.
Lord Mighty, please allow me.
Very well.
Before he was chosen by the prophecy, Lord Finon had everything taken away from him. His home, his family, his close friends. Everything he once swore to protect. He became a hollowed shell in his youth, and the blazing flames of vengeance were the only thing sustaining him. The prophecy gave him a new mission, granting him a new life as a Chrysos heir. But which is more important to him? His new mission, or his desire for revenge? I'm afraid only he knows. No. Perhaps he himself is still struggling to get to an answer.
I acknowledge his strength, but fear is something not even the sharpest of swords can cut through. I hope you've toughened your resolve, Deliverer. Only a will as tough as stone can shatter the darkest nightmares.
Is something wrong? Don't keep me in suspense. Come on, tell me already.
I just wanted to get a reaction out of you. Alright, I'll tell
Essa
you.
é a Elísia, não é? Se eu não me engano é
This
Elísia.
card is the Deliverer.
Deliverer? What does that mean?
The interpretation is really long. Maybe I should just skip it. All you need to know is, this card means you'll be a hero, worshipped by all. You will protect this world and save lots and lots of people from scary enemies with your sword. Do you like the sound of that?
But
What's the matter? This is a good card.
But I don't want to be everyone's hero. I just want to stay in this village with everyone I know. Grandpa and Grandma said the outside world is full of bad people. That's why they're always at war. Who wants to save bad people like them? I can be a hero, but only our village's little hero.
Well, little hero, if the day comes for us to say goodbye to ID Silizii, could you become a deliverer then?
Do I have to leave the village?
Mm-hmm. If something like that happens, someone will have to save the world.
Then I'll...
I'm just teasing you. Don't worry. ID Silizii is a peaceful place. Bad people won't reach us here.
Calma. Aedes Elysiae. Elysia. Mano. E tem alguma coisa conectada. Eu nunca parei pra pensar nisso.
Are you going home already? If you're not in a hurry, should we go play with the fairies again?
Oh, fairies! Okay, I love playing with them. I'll win back the wooden sword I lost to them.
Look at how excited that got you. Let's go then. May this world never have need for a deliverer.
Ah, velho. Agora eu entendi o porquê da raiva dele.
Of course the food's ready. March isn't feeling well, so Pom Pom has specially prepared the conductor's special bland meal that'll be easy on her stomach. Can you bring it to her, Himiko? Nuh-uh. No coffee when she's already feeling unwell.
Rapaz, o que tá acontecendo, velho?
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment.
Conflito, dissipar os medos. Uou, consegui mais um. Na polis, estado banhada pelo amanhecer, um herói das terras distantes se tornou... Ué, falou que era só uma, caramba. Ah, eu vou pegar a dela. Castorice. Rapaziada, depois eu vou dar uma olhada nisso aqui, tá? Quero jogar algo no momento. Deixa eu pegar aqui o bagulho. Terceiro Eidon. Vou upar tudo, né? Que beleza. Isso aí. Cinzinha, velho. Olha que legal. Ela chamou assim, velho. Depois que deu uma olhada nessas mensagens aqui. Vambora. Espere Final. Bora. Tem bastante bateria ainda. Por mais gameplay.
Aglaya, with all due respect,
This trial is taking far too long.
What do you think of this, Trina?
It's not possible to tell for sure what goes on within the vortex. All I can hear are fragments of speech and distant battle cries.
Is it Finon's voice?
I'm not sure. It's difficult to make out clearly. Wait, no!
Lady Trina.
Snowy's voice. I can't hear him anymore. There's a sun-like existence in the trial. It's burning him up.
It has come to this, after all.
What now?
Get ready, my Demos.
Plan B. We pull him out when something goes wrong. As I promised you, Aglaya, I will intervene in the trial this time to bring your deliverer out to safety. But that's as far as I will go.
Of course. I know this is not the time to demand any more from you.
Discerning. All right, then. To be as prepared as I can, I hope that the two Outlander warriors can also join me.
That might not be a good idea. The core flame trial is many times more complicated than a standard ritual. Even the slightest misjudgment, misstep, or hiccup could result in grave consequences. Our two distinguished guests are not obliged to risk their lives for the flame chase journey. Let me join you instead, Lord Mighty.
Join me in the trial to look for Finon. And when we do, Aglaya's golden thread will guide us back out. Assuming we survive Nikador's wrath. If something bad were to happen, Casterus, your priority is to ensure the safety of these two. I can...
Yes, Lord Mighty.
Não, pela cara dela, ela não gostou desse comentário não, porque ela se importa com ele também.
Thank you both for your valor. Time to get to work then. Let me have the honor of taking the lead in this battle.
May that warrior be safe from harm. When you are ready, I will preside over the ritual on Trinon's behalf.
Nossa senhora, vai vir os inimigos. Opa, podemos jogar com o brabo? Aí sim, moleque. Ele é destruição? Ah, então vamos fazer o seguinte, rapaziada, pra ficar mais competitivo aqui, ó. Vamos colocar essa.
Mr. Yang.
Cara, quem que eu coloco aqui? Pra ter um joguinho mais diferente. Aventurai-nos. Já tem um recordação, então eu vou pegar um de dano que complemente. Rimeco? Sei não. Herta? Acho que pode. Ah, não, deixa o Welch. O Welch é bravo. Ele merece.
Our reinforcements from beyond the sky. Warriors of high esteem. Please close your eyes and hold your breath. They once kept the fate of this world, and many other challenges safe from the devastating rage of strife. They now seek to venture deep into the trial of divinity and prove their will to destroy our enemies, as foretold by the prophecy. When the hammer of strife strikes the anvil of the warrior, the heat and impact will leave behind scars, and between them, a demigod shall rise.
Very well. Come forth then. Souls foreign to this realm, and warriors in the making. Follow me into the mist and flames, and come face to face with the greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart. And with thy strength, banish the darkness and usher in sunlight. Let all lost souls find courage on a long journey back home.
Cara, rapaziada, ó, vai parecer loucura, mas a voz dele, o tom, parece a do Zeus do God of War, mano. O tom, né, tipo, não é o mesmo dublador, eu tenho certeza, mas o tom parece. É da hora. O tom é meio parecido, mas eu tenho certeza que não é. Tipo, quando eu ouvi agora, assim, atentamente, parece, mas não sei. Cara, devia ter colocado a Herta, normal. Eu devia ter colocado o Welt, mas tá bom.
What's the matter? Surprised? Where there's strife, there's carnage. It shouldn't come as a surprise to see such a sight in Nikidor's trial. I don't see him around here. We should go first. Let's pray he stays safe. The greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart, huh? So much for the king of...
You won't get away, Kremnoan vermin!
Be on him.
Tell me your name, brute. Your demise shall be a tale I boast about at the feast table.
My name is Perdiccas, and I am here to avenge my people.
Kremnoans and Akamans are at war?
Perdiccas! Even the tragic cries of beasts at the slaughterhouse.
Some say whatever you like, despicable Akaman. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. May the Kremnoan spirit always watch over me.
Foolish brute. I see you're eager to die. Very well, then. I shall grant you just that. Die, you swine!
Madamos. My king, why? Why did you leave us to the mercy of these foreigners?
Is this?
And you are... Oh. So the Alpha Brute has found his way here. You Kremnoans are all eager to die, huh? Then I shall grant you a swift death. Face your death, cowardly king!
This insatiable bloodlust is a product of Nikidor's wrath.
No dirty tricks on the dice have been cast.
Ei, calma aí, que merda é essa?
Or maybe
Mano, por que que ele... Mano, olha o HP desse cara, véi. Oxe, que história é essa de 4 mil de HP, véi? Que merda é essa?
Time for some hardship.
What the fuck, velho? Ah, ele usa a vida pra atacar, mano. Que da hora. É, mas eu acho que quanto mais ele usa, mais poder de fogo ele tem, né? Provavelmente.
Absurd. I know this, Akaman. Strife contorted an honorable warrior into this perverse and that horrible noise. I can hardly suppress my bloodlust when it sounds. This battle cry must have gone to Finon. That's why he lost himself. What a useless fool. It's nothing. Let's go. That voice is Cartonis? Not you two, Cartonis.
Mighty Mos you are.
won't ask how this happened, nor will I hurt you like you said. I just need you to tell me where Finon is.
All of this you know very well. Leave our city, cursed son of Gorgo.
I have no intention of hurting you, Cartonus.
Humiliate me you shall not. Leave. Get out of Orkima. Get out. Symbol of your sovereignty, take it. Signet of Kremnos, bask in blood-soaked glory, your kind alone.
This is Mother's signet. It's here again. I knew it.
Ha! Finally gone mad, despicable vermin have. With your mad king, perish together in that maelstrom of battle!
Enough! Be quiet! You were not at all Cartonus. Look out! Nice move. Parted the waters. So, you are Don Hong. What did you go through before meeting us? You mean you saw your past too? The trial of strife is a vicious one, all right. This might not be a single person's trial, but an arena for every challenger to engage their own delusions in a bloody battle. I saw someone from my past a while ago. Someone Finon has never met. We can only hope this battlefield is nowhere as extensive as I imagine it to be. Let's first follow the sounds of battle to their source. The battle cries seem to be getting a lot louder.
Go find your friends in hell!
Curse. Just as I thought. This is where the battle cries were coming from. The true entrance to Nikador's trial. I'm seeing him for the first time, but there's no doubt about it. What I'm sensing can only be Strife's bloodlust. The one manipulating this battlefield is Nikador themselves.
Mightimus, you are a keen warrior indeed.
You know me?
The blasphemous prince. Of course I know you. And I happen to know that you're here for the soul of that white-haired warrior.
Great. Let's cut to the chase then. Hand over that poor excuse for a sword master, so we can be done with this farce.
No. I applaud your courage and strength for coming this far. But you have chosen to besmirch the dignity of one who has fallen, and I cannot turn a blind eye to that. He faced the greatest fear in the depths of his heart and fought with exceptional valor, though he eventually succumbed to the brutal onslaughts. I have since brought him to the rear battleground and granted him glory worthy of his courage, tenacity. That's you wish to take him away? Sure. Pick up a spear and prove that your resolve can rival his. Of course. Cowards who hope to avoid bloodshed are better off disappearing from my sight this instant.
Your opinions are of no interest to me, Mad King. If it's a fight you're looking for, then you will get one, Titan. I will put you to rest once more with my curse of immortality.
Commendable. Your noble mother displayed the same spirit with a spear in her hands.
Don't you dare speak.
Why not? She challenged the former Kremnos king to a duel, even knowing that it was a deadly trap, all to protect your dignity. Are you suggesting her efforts were for naught?
Her death was caused by you, the incarnation of strife. How dare you talk about her past? Enough of this nonsense. You should be wielding your weapon as the god of strife. Battle me and put a swift end to this!
Your hatred is as clear as day, my devils. My words must have stung you deeply. But thanks to them, I have also come to realize. This is why you killed your father for the throne, only to let your signet sink to the bottom of the Sea of Souls, refusing to let the glory of Kremnos live on. This is why you slew the Strife Titan, only to reject the core flame, letting strife continue instead. Oh, child abandoned by fate, show me what you are capable of. Show me if you have the power to put out the flames of your very own.
I will rip your chest apart, Titan. The same way I ripped apart that former king.
I see you wish to repeat this. Come at me then. Ignite the flames of your fears and step onto the battlefield. Take this fierce battle to the boundaries of strife and consume me. Or lose yourself in the fight and watch your defeated corpse burn to ash. But remember this, my friends. The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood. The very moment I'm just not shall be the moment of your ascension. To you, the successor of Kremnos.
Eita, vambora!
White warrior knew he was no match, yet he chose to fight till his very last breath. What about you, my devils? Can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you? Prove to me that you are worthy of this power.
Let this place witness glory.
Ah não, usei errado.
Miserable whales. Kings of Kremnos. This is the power you desired?
It's on me.
Let's begin.
Show me your courage. Burn it all.
Watch your head. No dirty tricks, all right?
Leave it to me. Let this place witness glory.
Forever doomed.
In the name of fairness, I grant you the blood of strife.
You know nothing survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. Dying soul. This raging power. I can hardly contain it. Forever do.
Me.
Burn it all.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Let's begin. That won't stop me.
Watch your head.
Forever do.
In fear you shall abandon your mortal body, King of Kremnos.
Dying soul. How noisy. Burn it all. Forever do.
Mimi.
Leave it to me. Conquer all lands.
Nossa! Mano, a gameplay dele é massa, velho. Agora eu quero, tá ligado? Ah, jogo. Não. Ah, jogo, você crashou agora, cara. Ah, mano, o jogo crashou na hora que não podia, velho. Ah, cara, porque toda vez que eu jogo esse jogo, na hora que vem a cutscene boa, o jogo crasha, velho. O jogo morre. Cara, que merda, mano. Toda hora, velho. Eu não consigo jogar desse jeito. Ah, mano. Qual é, cara? É, rapaziada. É complicado, né? É complicado esse jogo, porque, pelo amor de Deus, velho, mano, na hora que vai começar a pancadaria, o jogo simplesmente morre. E o que eu vou fazer, velho? Ou, tipo, vai começar a cutscene zona braba, tá ligado? Onde o povo vai sair na porrada, o jogo crasha, velho. É só na cutscene que isso acontece, velho. O cara vai ver a cutscene foda. O jogo morre simplesmente, tipo, ele deixa de existir, tá ligado? Ô, jogo bom, velho. Falar pra vocês, é foda, hein?
Found you. I did my best.
Mano, como assim, velho? Ele... O Final acertou ele, velho. Tipo... Mano, no meio da luta, as duas realidades se, tipo... encontraram, vamos dizer assim, né? Tipo, a ilusão que ele tava tendo saiu e os dois entraram um frente ao outro, tipo... Nossa, mas o Final simplesmente... pegou a espada e acertou ele, velho. Caramba. Ah, mas o Mida, ele é imortal, né? Pra ele não faz diferença, mas mesmo assim, a dor, a loucura é foda, velho. Não tem como não.
There's no need to worry. His soul is in a stable condition. With ample rest for both body and mind, he'll be up and about in no time.
The greatest fear in the depths of his heart. Lord Finon must have been forced to relive his past during the trial, and revisit his homeland that had fallen to the black tide.
In all likelihood.
It is one of the culprits that drives the people of Envorius to madness. It was during the Era Bellica that this unspeakable thing first appeared, like a plague, alongside the 3 titans of calamity. Nobody knows where it came from or how it came to be. What we do know, however, is that it is steadily encroaching upon what little remains of this tranquil land, much like a rising sea.
Ah, deve ser o Estelarão, pelo menos eu acho, né? Pode ser que seja, porque
lose their reason and humanity, becoming vicious, mindless monsters. Mortals are not the only ones susceptible to its influence. Even gods and titans cannot escape from it.
According to Nias, Nikador, though one of the embodiments of calamity, also bears the responsibility of fending off the black tide. Perhaps that is also why Lord Finon threw himself into the trial of strife so readily.
But now, we must look for alternative means of igniting the flames of strife.
So, Aglaya, what should we do now?
You know very well the decision doesn't lie with me. As the successor to Krymnos, Mighty, you know better than anyone that if it was simply about emerging triumphant on the battlefield of strife, you and your people could manage it with ease. But ultimately, the heavy burden of divinity can only be borne by it is foolhardiness and indecision, not the unclaimed seat of divinity, that pushes this world into the deathly fog.
O certo era procurar as coisas, né? Tipo, ir atrás, né? De algum lugar que possa...
Don't worry, Dee. This isn't the first time he's been like this. A long time ago.
I'm not worrying about him.
Oh, all right. You're a little quiet, though.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. What I meant was, I know that man can pull through for sure.
It's all right. Being straightforward suits you better. Actually, Dee, there's something we're curious about. What did you see in Nikador's trial?
Something that terrifies me. Isn't that ironic? There shouldn't even be a word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
Do you think you stand a chance against that thing that terrifies you?
Is this also part of your grand scheme?
What do you mean?
Aglaia knew that Phynon might fall. And she expected me to take his place. That was the plan all along, wasn't it?
Yes. Looks like you know everything.
I have no intention of condemning you for it. The Flame Chase journey is not a game, and I have long understood this. The downfall of strife, and the ever-growing threat that the Black Tide poses. The Circes and Ornyx are also impacted. Ramifications will be dire.
They are the only two Titans who are still lucid and willing to coexist with humanity.
Regrettably, I do not hold the key to completing the trial. If I wish to conquer that fear, I need the assistance of my fellow Kremnoans. Give me some time to speak with my people. It won't take long, I promise.
I see. There is strength in numbers, but you must know that the trial to become a demigod is ultimately meant for only one individual. Your people. They have been eagerly awaiting a new king all this time, haven't they? If you take on the divine role, they will have no reservations about following your lead. After all, you are the hero of Castrum Kremnos.
I once was. But Lady Trevios, therein lies my deepest fear. We'll talk again later. I'll be back.
B? Regardless of what happens, we will always be there for you.
Thank you. The person I'm looking for is probably in the hot bath. I should go take a look. The billowing steam
Oxe, de
always
que
brings
cara
back
falando?
memories of the furnaces in our homeland. Children left unattended by their parents? That's not safe. You shouldn't run around in here, kids.
Hey, it's the Crown Prince! Are you also here for a bath?
I want to hear stories about princes here on the battlefield.
The Crown Prince. Are you Kremnoans?
Yeah, we are! The grown-ups said we used to live next to the arena. Well, next to the parts next to it anyway. My dad is a centurion with the Hydra Lancers, and my mom is the bravest warrior in the God Shield Brigade. We used to get tons of silver coins from Mr. Crateros.
My parents are serving in the Holy City garrison now. As warriors of Kremnos, they're braver than any Achaemen.
Why are you kids here alone? Where are the grown-ups?
Mom and Dad were asleep, so we snuck out to play hide and seek with Mr. Crateros.
That old man can be such a child sometimes. Do you know where Crateros is? I happen to be looking for him.
Sorry, I don't. Come to think of it, we haven't seen him in a while. Did he get lost while trying to find us?
No way! Mr. Crateros is a member of the Royal Wing Elites. He's the best at hunting down enemies. He was counting near Verax Leo when we went to hide. I thought about taking a peek, but who knows if it might be a trap he set.
It was prudent of you to be cautious. So, which Verax Leo was he with?
It's, just take a few turns after you go out from here. It's close to the bats.
All right, I'll go look for him. You should consider the game over and head home for now. And don't play around the hot baths again.
Wait, Your Highness!
Is there something else?
I heard you retrieved Nicodor's core flame. Does that mean we get to go back home soon?
Have you ever been to Castrum Kremnos? You were all born in the Holy City and are living lives no different from the Achaemens. Everything you know about our people comes only from the tales of others. You have never even witnessed the blade in the sky with your own eyes. How, then, is a city you've never seen your home?
Because this place is definitely not home. Mom and Dad told me that the children of Kremnos are born to wield swords and fight on the battlefield.
They also said that the Kremnoan detachment led by the Crown Prince is the bravest army across all of Emphorius. No one can defeat them. The kids in the Holy City don't play with us. The moment they find out that our parents are Kremnoans, they shun us. We don't care. We all know that the Crown Prince will take us home one day.
That time has not yet arrived. But, young men of Kremnos, heed my command. Return to your parents at once. From here on, you are to dedicate yourselves to rigorous training and a healthy diet. You must not neglect these two aspects if you are to become a brave warrior of Kremnos. Only by following this path can you be deemed worthy of returning home.
Yes, Your Highness!
Rapaz, ele convenceu muito fácil.
I should find Kratos. There he is.
That! It's the Crown Prince of Castrum Kremnos. Get a grip. We're here by order of the Council of Elders. Even the Chrysos heirs have to think twice before doing anything to us.
Out of my way, lackeys of the Council.
The Civil Guard of Akama is on official duty. Please keep out of this area.
Calm down, my lord. Play nice.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'll allow you to pass this time, but just this once.
So, you think yourself knowledgeable? Then here is a question for you. Do you know how Chrysius Leo in Castrum Kremnos came to be mounted on the wall? I don't know, my lord. Let me enlighten you. A long time ago, the founder of Castrum Kremnos led a group of warriors to hunt down a lion on the outskirts of the city of Tritos. That vicious beast had been a menace for years, and the bones in its den were stacked even higher than the peaks around Akama. But do you know what happened? Nary a moment had passed after the beast's head peeked out of its den, when the Kremnoan warriors surged forward and brought it down within the blink of an eye, shattering its... Why are you red-faced already? We haven't even gotten to the best part yet. It's your storytelling, my lord. You're weaving such a captivating tale that it got my blood pumping. Well, if it isn't Lord Mighty. It's been a while. Oh, what in Akama is happening? To what do I owe the pleasure, son of Gorgo?
Kratos. My esteemed teacher.
Let's talk somewhere else, Mighty Mos. I'm tired of speaking with this silly lion.
What about the Council's informants?
Those two hyenas are nothing but scavengers of rotten meat. They couldn't bite even if they tried. They can follow us if they want to. Let's go. Wait, so how in the world did Chrysius Leo get mounted on the wall? Keep up with us, you hyena. Oh, sorry. I meant officers.
Hey, old man, how dare you? Calm down. Calm down.
Don't fall behind now. Unless you want to upset our friends here.
Don't you dare try any tricks with us.
We're almost there.
Why have you stopped?
This is a nice spot for a private chat.
Shall we, sir?
Let's do it.
What are you up to? Someone help me!
Some privacy at last. So, tell me, why have you come to seek this old man's counsel?
I came to discuss the future of the Kremnoans.
Interesting. I heard the core flame of the Lance of Fury has been restored, though not by your hand. And you're even considering giving up Nikador's divine power. Is this true?
Those rumors are not entirely groundless.
In other words, you did entertain the thought of giving up the throne of Kremnos.
The divine power is not equivalent to the throne. The path of strife is also not our people's only way.
Enough with the word games. You, of all people, should understand the plight of the Kremnoans. Think about all the warriors of the Kremnoan detachment who left their homeland with you. Think about their children. Only the yearning for our former glory days has kept us going all this time. If they ever learn that the crown prince they look up to so much is actually toying with the notion of stepping down, think of the disgrace it would bring upon your departed mother, Marty Mose. You best remember that she died for you because of Europon's schemes to restore the glory of Kremnos.
Since you've brought that up, tell me, who is responsible for my father's death?
Are you trying to shame me, Mighty Mose? I may be old, but I haven't become so decrepit that I've forgotten it all. Of course I remember that Europon died when the Kremnoan detachment surrounded him. You drove the spear into his chest with your very own hands.
That was merely the final outcome. Do you still not see it? What led my parents and our people to their downfall is none other than the strife we speak of. The quest for glory. The tenet of valorous death before glorious This is the creed of every Kremnoan, no matter whether these beliefs are justified or not.
Don't be ridiculous. The only thing that could slay a king is a spear. Even an infant knows that much. I swore to your mother that I would guard your crown with my life. I never foresaw that the son of Gorgo himself would be the Gorgo. Your mother bore that name, the name of the great founder of Castrum Kremnos, and she upheld that name with honor. If you choose to turn your back on her legacy, like a wretched deserter, do not fault me for withholding my loyalty.
I came to discuss the future of our people with you. But it appears this is not the right time yet.
Go, mighty. Ha! That's what those Chrysos heirs call you, isn't it? Go down the path you have deemed correct. Deep down, you have always been one to do as you please. And I am well aware that no one can deter you once you've made up your mind. But don't you ever dream of renouncing the traditions of Kremnos. We may reside in Akama now, but we remain eternally bound to strife by
bloodlines no longer hold any significance in this.
My young lord, always bear this in mind. Never reveal your vulnerabilities to anyone. A lion should never dwell amidst its prey, especially when it wields power enough to dominate the entire hunting ground.
Europon, the boy did nothing wrong! This is murder. Do not sully the noble name of Kremnos with the blood of an innocent child. You mustn't reveal your weaknesses to the enemy.
Enough. My decision is final. We must use this child's life to preserve the soul of the great Nikador. We must save Castrum Kremnos.
Don't be absurd! Those tiny hands lack the strength to even lift a spear. Do you truly believe him a threat to Castrum Kremnos? You'll be ending the bloodline of Kremnos if you do this. Our millennia-old glory will become nothing more than a joke.
Have you forgotten that we Kremnoans place no value in bloodlines? It is through pure bloodshed and slaughter that the kings of Kremnos have ascended to the throne. As for our millennia-old glory, it has always been a joke in my eyes. Glorify it all you want, but it will not alter the nature of slaughter. Those who revel in it are but murderers. They are no more noble than the most monstrous beasts in Amphorius.
Enough with your words! Among all the kings of Kremnos, which one did not inherit the crown only after plucking it from the lifeless body of his father? But listen to yourself now. Do you truly believe you can cleanse the blood from your hands through mere words alone?
Nay, quite the contrary. I will end this cycle of bloodshed, starting with this child. With these blood-stained hands, I will end it all.
Your failure is inevitable, European. You are just a coward who can only raise his blade against his own child. Royal Wing elites and embers of Kremnos. You cannot sit idly by and watch this atrocity unfold. If you consider yourselves the honorable sons and daughters of Gorgo.
Does anyone else have any objections? If so, come forward with your spear and prove your mettle.
Understood. 5, 4,
3. No one dare stand by my side. Cowards! Has that crown stripped you of your courage? 2, 1.
It appears there are no objections. Then, in accordance with the Kremnoan Council's principle of tacit consent, the decision is final. With all present as witnesses, this child shall descend into the Sea of Souls, where he will nourish the Lance of Fury and join the fallen heroes. May fate and the gods await your arrival, my son. My Deimos.
Stop!
If you have more to say, then speak. On account of the life we have shared together, I grant you this one final chance.
With the blade of fury above us and the council bearing witness, I, Gorgo, hereby move to challenge the crown. O unworthy king, in the name of the Council of Elders, I demand that you duel me!
Very well. We shall see who the Kremnoan blade...
My Deimos, my son, they all tell me to forget. But how could I ever, the son of Gorgo, will be crowned in blood? If there is no Kremnos without the crown, then I shall seize the crown and smash it to pieces to bring...
Castorice?
Miss, you're awake. Is the room too cold?
Oxi! Ô, Castorice, não tá muito atacante, não? Rapaz, ela tá atacante até demais. Que loucura que foi essa? Rapaz... Ficou atacante do nada, que loucura. Eu não esperava isso não, vai. Eu vou tirar uma foto. Não, você queria, velho.
For arriving uninvited. I saw that you were still asleep, so I took the liberty of waiting nearby. I bring a message from Lady Aglaya. She has prepared a gift for you and Don Hong, and wishes to present it to you in person. I'm glad you're in good spirits. All right, let's set off.
Ah, eu ia tirar uma foto, mas não vou assinar, mas meu Deus. Draga. O príncipe herdeiro de Criminals revelou o passado. Blá, 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 blá. Tá. Depois eu dou uma olhada nisso. Agora vamos pra história, porque eu gosto. E eu gosto da caçadista também. Muito bom.
Now that Nikador has fallen, the soldiers in the city can
finally tô entendendo. Vai lá, chega até a porta. Ah tá, tinha bugado.
Is that Lady Treby and Lady Trianne?
You must have forgotten. This is a precious relic from our hometown. We definitely all saw it back then.
Trianne, this is a counterfeit. We both know it's impossible for something this fragile to have survived all those years in one piece.
Nothing is impossible. We are fragile too, but we still got through those sad times. Look at that color and how it glitters in the light. It's exactly as we remember it.
Rapaz, que aconteceu aqui, velho?
You buy it. If someone else gets to it before us, we'll miss our chance forever.
Calm down, Trianne. You need rest.
Please, there's no need to fret. If you need more time to make a decision, I can put this aside for you until...
No, it's all right. Trianne is just... she'll come to her senses tomorrow. We'll be off first.
Trianne is just what? Trianne is super mad, that's what. You've forgotten all about Mama. Mama gave us something just like this before.
Trianne?
Rapaz.
See you tomorrow? I hope you two patch things up soon.
See you tomorrow. May the winds of fortune bless you.
Rapaz, o que aconteceu aqui, velho?
It's so hard to understand what they're thinking sometimes.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could you tell me what Lady Treby and Lady Trianne were discussing just now?
Oh, it's Miss Casterus. It's been a while. Well, honestly, I'm not quite sure myself. See, I have a little hobby of collecting handicrafts. Some time ago, I found this trinket being sold at the Marmorial Market and bought it to use as decoration at my stall. When Lady Treby and Lady Trianne walked by earlier, Lady Trianne happened to catch sight of it and promptly insisted that it was a precious memento from her hometown. But Lady Treby believed it to be a counterfeit. She said it couldn't possibly be from Yanisopolis. The likelihood of such fragile glassware surviving the Chrysos War is simply too low. For some reason, Lady Trianne became awfully upset after hearing that.
I see. Madam, would you mind selling this trinket to me?
Certainly. It's just... if it truly is a relic from Yanisopolis, it could be worth a small fortune. Miss Casterus, I'm running a business here after all.
I understand. Feel free to name your price.
And what might your concerns be, my friend? Fine. I'll sell it to you at cost as a sign of goodwill, Miss Casterus. Just promise to support my business in the future.
Much appreciated. Thanks for helping me out. I'm not one to venture out often, and while I have some savings, It takes a lot out of me to even talk to people, let alone hackle. Had you not been here, I would have been set back plenty. The authenticity of the piece isn't important. What matters is that it holds special meaning for Lady Trian and reminds her of her hometown. I've long wished to show my gratitude for Lady Trian's care, but I haven't been able to come up with any ideas for a suitable gift. This chance encounter today feels like divine intervention. Still, this trinket is admittedly rather fragile. I will have to make some adjustments and stitch it onto wool felt to protect it. That way, no matter how much Lady Trian runs around, it won't break easily. Alright.
Construir isso é tão legal, né, rapaziada?
Little detour.
E atenciosa com as outras,
Let's
velho.
keep moving. Don't stray far now. We've already kept Lady Aglaia waiting long enough.
Ah, jogo, você bugou tudo, cara. Ah, vou teleportar, velho. Pelo menos ela já teleporta comigo.
Your friend arrived before us.
Welcome, Cass. And you as well, trailblazer from beyond the sky. For all that has happened, it was never our intention to drag you two into the battle against Nikador and jeopardize your safety. To express our gratitude for your kind trailblazing endeavors, we would like to present you with the highest honor of Akima. This is the dew of divine blood, brewed from crops nourished by the blood of the Titans. It is said that only 12 bottles existed. The last back in the days of prosperity, cities fortunate enough to acquire it regarded it as one of the greatest treasures ever. Unsealing it during a ceremony held in honor of two cities' diplomatic ties was the highest form of respect one could show the other. And now, in keeping with tradition, Akima dedicates this drink to our esteemed guests from beyond the sky in appreciation of what you have done for us. Very perceptive, Mr. Dunhung. Your heroic deeds have proven that you come in good faith. With the dew of divine blood as testament, we wish to forge an alliance with the Trailblazers.
Wow! Gray and Danny have sharp eyes indeed. You'd make outstanding members of the Twilight Courtyard. No need to worry, by the way. I can tell from Lady Aglaia's tone of voice and micro-expressions that she's being genuine.
Nossa, velho, apareceu outra, mano, que foda, velho. Olha ele lindo pra caramba, velho, que isso? Não tinha visto ela ainda, velho. Que foda, mano. Essa menina que fica com o Anaxagoras, né? Eu não sei o nome dela ainda, mas...
Not only are you guests from beyond the sky, but you've also done so much for Akima. You're practically heroes to us all. Lady Aglaia would never subject you to Aquila's judgment.
Hyacinth, thank you for taking care of the wounded of the past few days.
Hyacinth. É, foi o jeito que ela chamou, né?
Oh, it's no trouble at all. The patients are very cooperative when we attend to them.
Ela é uma
I'm just
curandeira, pelo
thrilled to
jeito
see them all going home healthy again. Oh, it's Cassie. Oh, I've missed you.
Aren't they just the cutest nicknames?
Não tem como reclamar, né? Com ela olhando desse jeito, né, rapaziada? Vamos falar a verdade. Não tem nem como discutir, né, velho?
As an acolyte of Aquila, I'm here to bring healing light to the world. Plus, I've heard you're also children of the distant skies. Fate must have brought us together. Can we be friends? I'd love to hear your tales of the sky. And it's a rare occasion that Akama presents such an invaluable gift to guests. Lady Aglaya, may I have the honor of tasting it too?
Of course you may. Esteemed guests of Akama, please believe me when I say that this gift carries no hidden agendas. As for the matter of the alliance, you need not give me an answer here and now.
Ai.
Yay! Then I'll get started on my questionnaire.
Que questionário? Que isso virou, velho? Virou entrevista, uma porra.
Allow me to do the honors. This young lady is Hyacinth, assistant lecturer of the new sporists at the Grove of Epiphany and head nurse at the medical institution known as the Twilight Courtyard. Many of the Chrysos heirs suffered injuries during Nikador's attack on Akama, so the Grove sent Lady Hyacinth to treat the wounded in Akama.
But what I'm really good at is helping people sort out what ails their mind and spirit. If you're ever feeling troubled, come find me. A little sunbathing in the courtyard will chase all your worries away. Well, it looks like everything's sorted out now. The patients have also all recovered. I think it's time for me to head back, Lady Aglaya.
I would love to keep you in Akama for a few more days, but I would hate to provoke the ire of the Grove. As it happens, Akama intends to send a messenger to the Grove for updates about the research on the Black Tide. We also want to communicate our desire to discuss the retrieval of Circe's core flame at the earliest convenience.
Oh, that sounds pretty serious. Lady Aglaya, you can't be asking me to...
No need to fret. We won't put you on the spot. Trianne will be going there as the diplomatic messenger of Akama, and Castris will be accompanying her.
I happen to have a few questions for Professor Anaxa as well, regarding the missing Titan Thanatos.
If you're not keen on just sitting around, Miss Trailblazer, why not go with him? The Grove is a picturesque place, perfect for sightseeing.
That's a wonderful suggestion. Come visit the Grove, Grey. I'd be delighted to show you around.
In that case, do bring this spindle along with you. This tool, called the weft, is used to spin thread and has been passed down in my family through generations. Though it doesn't see much practical use nowadays, it's become a symbol of great significance. In this respect, it is the perfect token to represent my will. While you're in the Grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not, allowing you to see things as I would. Castris knows this too. Make good use of it. Trian is already waiting for you at the outskirts of Okima, so I won't keep you any longer. May your journey be smooth.
É tão legal, velho. Orvalho de sangue divino. Trama. Cara idiota. Ai, velho, eu sempre invento isso, cara. Mas, rapaziada, infelizmente, encerraremos a live por aqui. Certo? Encerraremos. Pois, infelizmente, nós não temos mais como jogar, pois bateria já não tem mais, ok? Queria continuar, queria muito poder continuar a história agora, mas sem bateria nada funciona, certo? Então, rapaziada, eu vou estar encerrando a live aqui. Queria agradecer a todo mundo que assistiu a live, agradecer a toda a rapaziada que deixou aquele like, se inscreveu no canal pra estar acompanhando mais. Tamo junto aí, de noite tamo de volta, hein? Tem mais gameplay, podem ficar tranquilos que tem mais. Vai ter muita gameplay, muita gameplay. Muita gameplay. O jogo é bom demais, meus amigos, bom demais. Valeu, rapaziada. É nóis, hein? Falou.